You want to learn how to tilt DPS players? You want to peel like no other support can? You want to swing a mace to the face? Well, do I have a guide for you? Make sure you guys stick around and watch the entire video to make sure you don't miss anything. So, let's get right into the guide. Brigitte Lindholm was the 27th hero to be introduced to Overwatch as a brawl support, and when introduced, maybe shaked up the meta a little bit and may have created one of the most influential and infamous metas in Overwatch history. But since then, she has undergone many balance changes and isn't the character she was. But this video isn't to look back into history, as my stomach isn't prepared to relive what she was, but instead to look at how to get the most value out of her and carry your games. Brig is more of an off support, who should focus more on supporting her team than healing her team. She specialises in peeling and defending for her team, but she cannot keep her team alive just with her heals like a Bap, Ana or Moira can, but instead she can harass and provide armour so that teammates survive oncoming attacks from enemies, allowing her other healer to do most of the healing. However, by doing your job and peeling, you will often easily farm up healing off your passive, allowing you to help heal everyone in the process. She has two different ways of providing heals to her team, her passive and her armor packs. Her passive is called Inspire. Inspire will heal teammates for 22 health per second within a 20 meter radius for 6 seconds, which will be a total of 132 health. Brig will also be healed for half of this, so 11 per second for 66 in total. Inspire is triggered whenever Brig attacks an enemy with any of her abilities or basic attack. Once triggered, it can be re-triggered after a 1 second delay, and if re-triggered, the 6 seconds will be reset, not added onto. Keeping this passive up is the difference between good Brigs and the best Brigs. It will serve as your main way of healing and building up ult charge. However, where this passive falls short is at providing single target heals and keeping a single target alive through lots of damage. Her second method of healing is her armor packs. Brig has 3 of these armor packs, with each having a 6 second cooldown. Now this doesn't mean that you can get all 3 back within 6 seconds, but you will get 1 pack back after 6 seconds. So if you use all 3, it will take 18 seconds to get them all back. These packs will heal for 110 health over 2 seconds, and if the target is full health, it will start to convert that health into temporary armor for a max of 50 extra armor. This is great at giving squishy teammates help at bulking up and can help focus heal a target. While her healing can be nice, she lacks enough single target healing to pocket a tank and is too reliant on her passive to heal her team consistently. You will get a large amount of healing with Brig if you do your job correctly, proccing Inspire whenever possible. However, this is mostly spam healing, so don't take it as a message that your other support isn't doing their job. Well, they might not be doing their job, but it could also be that you're not peeling enough for them. So do not use this amount of healing as a justification, as it isn't your role within your team. Okay, so there isn't many damage numbers or abilities to go over, so I'll now go over many tips and matchups that you will need to know to ensure you get the most value with Brig. The most important tip is to remember is that you are a peeler, so use your shield bash and whip shot to peel for any teammates that are in conflicts or have been dived. Remember, dive tanks cannot jump you if you set up well, and it is impossible for them to dive anywhere around you. Take 1v1 fights in which you know you can win. You can easily swing that mace while shield bashing to catch abilities to 1v1 many heroes. Consider this proactively peeling for your team, as if they aren't alive, they can't hurt your team. But be aware, as easily as you can win fights, you can lose them. If they have enough damage, range, healing, or health, you may as well not even bother swinging, as you will never be able to kill them. Walls are your friends. Use the walls as cover and stand near corners when approaching enemies to ensure they cannot shoot you while you close a gap. Make sure when using corners that you use the third person's perspective on Brig's shield to look around corners. Use your whip shot in early parts of the fight, especially in the poking phase, to ensure that your passive is up as much as possible. You can and should use your shield bash as a burst of movement to close a gap or to escape. This will often save your life, and over the course of a game, it can really add up. Against a Reinhardt, remember that he is very scary and can and will run you over, as he has more damage and more health than you, so keep your distance and do not solo engage him. Use your abilities to keep him at a distance and slow their advances. Your shield can block many ultimates such as High Noon or Death Blossom, but just like Reinhardt, you can block shatters. However, it will only be blocked if you are standing. If you jump with your shield up, you will be shattered, so remember this. Your ultimate is really powerful in the mid game to help ensure that your team doesn't die easily. However, it is often a massive mistake that Brig players do is to use this ult once a team has been grabbed or shattered, like it is a defensive ult, like a Lucio beat drop or Zenyatta's Transcendence. However, this ult will not save you from these things, so please remember the ult is used in neutral or favourable fights to secure a win, and not to save your team and swing back the tempo. While you may be a good brawler, do not be caught in the front line for long. You do need to push up with your team to proc Inspire. However, if you stay too far forwards with your tanks, you are likely to die. Remember, you are support, not a tank. You heal and peel, not initiate and face tank. As Brig, you can very easily control zones, and make it very difficult for enemies to push into you. You can hold off angles and positions that enemy DPS players want to get to. This is huge at denying the enemy team the space that they need to win the game. Make sure if you know a teammate will be taking damage soon to armor pack them prematurely if you have full charges. This helps to tank them up and is especially good at countering dives. Remember, you are not the main healer with Brig. You cannot sustain or heal tanks, so whenever possible, leave most of the chunking healing to the other main healers. Don't waste your armor packs just to heal tanks when the other support will be just fine healing them. Your job is to protect and peel for your team. Should never pick Brig just for the heals. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed my Brig guide / tip video, and I wish you guys luck in getting the most out of Brig. If you guys enjoyed the video, why not leave a like and subscribe? And if any of you have a suggestion on what hero I should do next, leave a comment down below. Till next, see you then.
My phone lights up, but it's never you. I can't help but feel so lonely.